In this video, we're going to be doing a YETI cap and Rambler Roundup here. For more information, head on over to packhacker.com, link in the description below. Now you may notice this is not every Rambler product that YETI has to offer. It's a good amount of it. However, we're missing some of the largest ones. There's a half-gallon and full-gallon one, along with some of the different size mugs. We only have one size of those. But let's just jump right into it. Starting with the Rambler bottles on my left here, we have the absolute biggest one, which is a 36 ounce. Again, they do make bigger ones in the half-gallon and gallon. This is the largest one we have at 36 ounces. And then the next step below that one, we have the 26 ounce. Nice little size here. Good size for just a general water bottle or coffee for a couple people. Then we have the 18 ounce, which is, I know a lot of people on PackHacker use this as their day-to-day water bottle. It's a decent size, fits enough, and it fits in basically any water bottle holder on any backpacks. And then the smallest bottle that we have is the 12 ounce. This is a great coffee or tea cup. It's not quite big enough if you're just drinking water out of this, drink it pretty fast. So we really like this one for coffee. And then on the other side here, we have the Rambler wine tumbler. It's got that classic, wine cup shape at the bottom here, so you can see the curve. And yeah, just a great size for obviously wine, or this also works as just like a little coffee cup. But we got some ones we like better as a coffee cup. Moving on to the 10 ounce lowball glass. And this one's pretty straightforward, just, nice 10 ounce mug here. And then the next step up from that, we have it's the 10 ounce mug. This one actually has the mug coffee style handle. So, if you're drinking coffee a lot, great little size. Again, so these actually hold the same amount, both 10 ounces. So there you go there. And the mugs are actually slightly stackable. So if you have a couple of these in your cupboard, they actually fit into each other like that. So they just take up a little less space, stack a couple on top of each other. Good there. And then the last one up top here, we have the stackable pint glasses. These are 16 ounces. So these stack a little bit more. So these are great for like tailgating or anything like that. You can fit a bunch of them in a smaller amount of space. They stack up very well there. So let's move on to the caps here. So all the YETI Rambler bottles have the exact same size opening, so these are all interchangeable. You can use any of these caps with any of these bottles, and it'll be perfect. This is the standard YETI cap that every bottle comes with. It just screws on. Little handle there, good to go. Yeah, easy enough. So if you want to upgrade from that, we'll be walking through all the different ones here and which kind of sizes we like them better for. So at the very bottom here, we have the Hot Shot cap. This one is great for the little 12 ounce coffee bottle here. It's really a coffee style lid. And why that is because it doesn't fully open all the way. So what you do is a little half turn here, and it locks into place there. And so now you have an opening around the entire lip of the bottle here. So it doesn't matter which way you drink it. There's no one general opening like you have with like the standard one where you have like one opening here. You can drink it from any direction just fine. And it's just more of like a sipping cap. So it doesn't allow a lot to come out at once. So that's why it's better for hot drinks, coffee, tea, anything like that. And then for cleaning, you can actually keep unscrewing it past the locking point, and it does come all the way out. If you are trying to chug the last bit of your lukewarm coffee there, you have that option. But then this screws right back in and screws down, and you are good to go there. So that is the Hot Shot cap. And again, this fits on any of the Rambler bottles. So if you like that on a different size bottle, great. Here we have the Magdoc lid. This one's really cool. So you take the lid off. This is for people who don't really like the wide mouth of the Yeti bottle. So this one kind of turns it back into a more traditional water bottle here. And this actually is a magnet that holds your cap there, so you don't have to worry about holding onto it or losing it or anything. And it actually holds pretty solid. We're actually very impressed with this one. This has been kind of a sort of pack hacker fan favorite for water and cold drinks. And again, this just fits on any other bottle. And so there you have the Magdoc cap. So we'll take that off. We'll come back to this one. Let's jump right up to this one. This one's very similar to the Magdoc with the style here. This is the chug cap. So this one just kind of turns it into more of a normal style water bottle. But if you like the traditional like Yeti look and you like that handle there, you got that. So again, this is just for if you want a more traditional water bottle. If you don't like the wide mouth, you can just kind of turn it into a more normal water bottle and chug away. So that's the chug cap. And then the last cap we have here. Oh, sorry, 2 caps left for the Rambler bottles. We have the 5-ounce cup cap. And so this one is great for the larger bottles. So if you are out at work all day, if you work on like a construction site or something, somewhere where you don't have access to a coffee pot, or if you work outdoors or something like that, you can put this cap on and it kind of just turns your bottle into a thermos. It is quite large comparatively. Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for the smaller bottles because this holds about half as much of this entire thing anyways. But so this just unscrews and you have a nice little metal thermos cup here. This actually has a surprising amount of insulation on it. So it's hard to see, but the bottom is probably stops like here. So you have, this much room of insulation. So this itself would do a pretty decent job of keeping some coffee or tea warm. And then the cap here is kind of like the Hot Shot cap, where it just twists like halfway open there. And so it just lets it kind of not just pour out like you would with the wide mouth cap. So then you can just pour some in there, close it back up. And if you are just trying to get to the bottom here, it does unscrew all the way. And then that makes it easier for cleaning as well. But yeah, so that is the 5-ounce cup cap. Yeah, great for if you want to share with friends too. If you're the guy that's always bringing coffee to work. And then up here, we have the straw cap. This one's better for maybe like the 18-ounce or 26-ounce. You do have to trim the straw to the right size for the bottle. So we haven't trimmed it at all. So this is probably set up for the largest size. No, still even a little too long for that. But yeah, so just measure it and cut it to where you'd like it. So obviously we'd want to cut this one a lot shorter. They give you a lot extra. And this one is just your basic straw cap. So flip that open, drink out of here. You got a little vent here to, release the pressure as you're drinking because it seals, obviously. The one thing with this one, this cannot be used with hot drinks. This is for, room temperature or colder drinks. So if you got, you're out by the pool and you got something with ice in it, this would be a great option there. And then you don't have to fully undo the cap every time. You just flip it open, take a drink, flip it back down, good to go. And on the other side here, it's not too complicated with the caps. Most of these, I believe the pint glass, the mug, and the low baller all come with this standard mug top here. And so this is just an opening right here, little plastic sort of splash guard-ish. Obviously, if you spill this, it's all coming right out. And These actually all have the same size opening too, so this also fits the mug and the pint glass. And again, this just kind of works as more of like a splash guard than anything. And then if you want to upgrade from that, you can get the mag slider lid. So this is, you see these a lot on some of the bigger YETI Rambler, not bottles, but the other styles. And so how this works is just a little magnet that holds this down, so this just comes right off, which is great for cleaning. I've had mugs that have this kind of built in, and then you just get so much grime that builds up around here. So we do like that it comes off, makes it super easy for cleaning, and then it's pretty strong magnet, so that'll just stay right on. This is not coming off. And yeah, just have it open when you want to drink and slide it back down when you're not. And YETI will be the first people to tell you this is not completely sealed here. This is just kind of even more extra protection from splashing or anything like that. If you have it in your car and you live on a dirt road, hit a lot of potholes or anything like that. So yeah, not completely sealed. So you will, even if you turn it upside down, you will get some coming out of here, but it's less than what you would have if you just had it fully open. So it's just like a nice little upgrade for any of these styles. And then, yeah, so this will fit any of these same size lids here. So you get the one and it'll work for any of them. Now the one exception to that is on the wine tumbler. It obviously has a lot smaller opening than any of these other ones. So this one actually just has its own size here, but it's the exact same concept of just slides down. It's a magnet, comes off. And the wine tumbler I believe does not come with a standard lid. So if you want any sort of lid at all, definitely go with the mag slider. We've just been really liking that. And any of these smaller sizes are great for coffee with this lid too. These mag sliders are just really, really nice option. Helps seal in the heat a little bit more too. So there you have it. That was our YETI Cap and Rambler Roundup. If you'd like some more information, head on over to packhacker.com. And if you'd like to see more in-depth reviews, then make sure to check out our main channel too.